Hello, my gorgeous friends on the internet. It's your boy Bibana Emmanuel, and in today's video, I'm going to be teaching you how to set up payments for Zazzle. Now, if you're someone based outside of the United States or your country doesn't have a signed treaty with the United States, then you are required to submit the FW8BEN form by Zazzle rather. Now, if you don't submit this form, then you're not going to get paid, even if you reach the payment threshold. So it's very paramount that you submit this form, and I'm going to be guiding you exactly how to submit this form, how to go about getting this form, filling it the right way, and submitting it. I'm going to let you know the email address you're going to submit it so as not to make a mistake. I myself, when I started out, I had no idea that I had to submit a form in order for me to get cleared and for me to get paid by Zazzle up until now. But I've been in a back and forth with them. I've emailed them, and I'm gonna let you know how that went in this video. So from what you see over here on my screen, you can see that I've made just 4 sales, and in total I've made $8.5. And I still want to state upfront that Zazzle is just one of those print on demand sites that I just created out of curiosity, and I haven't invested a lot into it. I think in all entirety, I only have like 4 or 5, less than 10 designs on Zazzle. So I know these results aren't much, but I mean, it's justified considering the fact that I don't spend my whole time on Zazzle. I mean, this is my very first video on Zazzle on the channel. I don't spend a whole lot of time on Zazzle for this, but in the future I hope to do so. Maybe because of I've not been cleared, or probably maybe I've not submitted this form. Maybe that's why I've been a bit lazy with that. But with that being said, let's get started. You're gonna see your current balance. That means the outstanding payment that Zazzle is to pay you. And the next thing you want to do from here is click on payment settings. Now from here, all you've got to do is put in your PayPal if you want to get paid by PayPal, and if you want to get paid by check, you also click check. But in my case, I'm gonna get paid by PayPal, so that's my PayPal email there. And the next thing you want to do is put in your put in your name, put in the name of your company, which can also be your name or the name of your store. Then you want to put in your country. Then you're gonna put in your address, city, your state, your postal code, and your phone number. Now you're gonna be very careful with this. You don't want to make a mistake, because whatever you put in here should match whatever you're gonna put in the form when you fill the form. And you want to ensure that everything you're putting here has to be correct. I mean, the first time I sent them a mail, mine wasn't correct, and after reviewing this, they sent me back a mail. They said thank you for submitting your W8 form on the 26th of July, and this was in 2021. I mean, that was the last time I touched Zazzle. So they said the W8 form you recently submitted is in need of revision, and we're unable to authorize payment to your account without a little more help from you. With that in mind, please revise and resubmit your form regarding the following information. Your address in Zazzle payment settings has Lagos 100 and 100,000 100212, and your form does not. Please match the address exactly and correctly between your payment settings and form. Please provide your foreign tax ID in Part 1, Section 6. And if you don't know what that is, this is the form, and this is Part 1, this Section 6. And this foreign tax ID is your national identity number given to you by your country, or your tax ID given to you by the Corporate Affairs Commission of your country number. Secondly, thirdly, they said in order to have a successful form, we require you include your date of birth. So the last time I submitted, I didn't submit my date of birth, and there is a space for that. So you want to ensure you're careful. This is the space for date of birth. You want to ensure you're careful. Even how you submit the how you write your date matters a lot. Like here, you see the month should come before the day and the year, And even when I submitted the second form and I didn't do this the right way, I put the day before the month, they rejected it. So you want to be extremely careful when submitting this, and they're going to get back to you. And so you want to do that, put in your phone number, you want to put in your country, and from here, this is where you're going to be able to download the form. All you have to do is click this download form. There are forms for other, institutions, maybe if you're a corporation and all of that, but for some reason that of the corporation doesn't work. So I encourage you to go with this individual. And once you click this individual, what you have to do is click on download the W8 Ben form. And this is the form. And from here, all you have to do is come here and fill the form electronically, just the way you see me do here. You want to come here and just fill the form rightly and accurately. In my case, I feed it electronically, via this Adobe Reader. So after you're done with that, all you've got to do is put, if you can sign electronically, then you can sign. You should sign here. Then if you cannot sign, then I encourage you to print this out, sign it, then scan it and send it to them. So that's kind of the route I took with this. And you want to specify, the currency, your primary currency. You want to ensure you do that, and that's pretty much all you've got to do. Now, like I told you, you've got to download this, and after downloading it, you've got to fill all of this and sign. After signing, you've got to scan it and put it back on your system, and from here you have to email them, and this is the email you've got to use: zazzle-w8@zazzle.com. And you are required to send them an email to this particular email address using the email address you use to create your Zazzle account. Very important. If you submit the form from another email address, they are not going to approve it. They are not going to accept this. That they are going to require you put it from that exact email address. So after that, all you've got to do is just click on save. After save, you got to go to your email address. Like I told you, there is that email you used to create your account, and send them the mail. And in 1 to 2 weeks, I know it usually takes longer, but apparently between 1 to 2 weeks, I mean, let's just say a month, you're gonna get a response from them, and they're gonna approve. And from there on, you're set to get paid um by Zazzle. So essentially, that is how that is. I mean, you can see I've made 4 Cs and I've generated $8 in on my all-time innings. So that's how it is. That's how it works. I encourage you to, you know, try out Zazzle. I mean, there's a whole lot of potential with this, and there are a whole lot of people making hundreds of dollars on Zazzle. So with PayPal, if you're getting paid by PayPal, the minimum threshold is $50 for them to pay it automatically to your account. But if you're less than $50 and you want to get paid, then all you've got to do is request it. You've got to manually request. Like in my case, I've got only $8, so I have to manually request, but they are gonna charge a fee of $2.5 to process that. But for checks, the minimum threshold is $100, and it's gonna get paid automatically. The only currency which they offer check is the United States dollars, and if you have less than $100 balance after 1 month of sales, the same thing applies. The funds are gonna get hold, but you can request it. But this time the fee is higher, and that is $5. So that's pretty. So I hope this video was clear, and let me know what you think about this video. Hit the like button if you like the video, share this video, and subscribe to the channel. Watch out for my next video, which is gonna be the top 5 best selling designs. Peace and God bless.